Greetings, it's Sir Tusk from the future. I just want to let you know that this video is going to be a little bit sporadic in what I do just because it's been a while since I played, so I was kind of just overwhelmed by all the things that I could and want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and try and make a list for a future video on pretty much some of my short-term goals, so that way it's a little bit more organized for you guys. So in the meantime, just enjoy my indecisiveness, I guess I would say. With that being said, I did acquire two, I guess, mini goals, so that's pretty nice. You'll see those later on. You might even notice something now, who knows. Alright, so in order to work towards getting those stamina potions, I do need to do Herblore, obviously. I have been accumulating quite a few potions here. I have a ton of Harlander potions, which I'm going to get more of, and I have a lot of Toad Flax. Unfortunately, I can't really use that until level 83 to make Ceridome and Bruise, because I don't really want to waste them on lower level stuff. I might do it, but I'll take a look at what else I can craft with those. As far as second ingredients go, I do have a lot of white berries that I can use later on, but I do need to get some Desert Goat Horn. I did finish the the easy diaries for the desert, so luckily they'll be noted when I kill these goats here. So I'm going to start working on getting some more of these secondaries, as well as continue my farm runs to get more potions. Alright, so finally, after a couple of hours of collecting these Ghost Desert Horns, I have enough. I actually overdid it a little bit. I'll most likely end up doing a different method for my Harlanders, just because it takes so long to get these Desert Goat Horns when I could just get chocolate dust from the chest down in the Lumbridge basement. So it'll just be a lot faster that way, although I will miss out on about 18 experience per potion, so it really have to weigh out the pros and cons of each. But here's where we stand right now. So I have enough Harlanders. I'm gonna have to break these down eventually, but that's not a big deal. So something I do need to work on is actually getting more seeds to plant, because I don't have enough to obviously support my Herblore grind, which I guess makes sense on why people always say use your diary lamps on Herblore and not rune crafting. So I'll probably end up doing that in the future. And luckily I still have a lot of diaries to complete. Alright, so I think it's about that time to start doing some Nightmare Zone. I do want to get the imbued Slayer Helm, which is going to cost 1.2 million Nightmare Zone points. So I better start getting that done, considering I only have 285 right now, so it's going to take a little while. Of course, as you can see here, I spent some points on some absorption potions and some overloads, so hopefully this will at least allow me to catch up to where I was before. At the same time, this is a good way to train, so at least I'll be getting some levels out of it at the same time. I am focusing on strength right now because when I get a whip, it's going to be mainly attack and defense training unless I do controlled, which will most likely be what I choose to do. Alright, so here we have the first of many diaries to be completed. I just finished the medium diary for the desert. As far as I remember, I do not have the proper skill levels to do hard quite yet. Let me just double check on that. Yeah, so I'm missing 68 smithing, which is most likely not going to happen for a while because I don't have the cash stack to do so. But yeah, this is a good start. So let's go ahead and put that straight into Herblore experience. And it gives me 7,500, which is not enough for a level. But another 2 lamps and we should be there. Alright, so I've been doing some contracts. I also managed to get to 65 farming, so I can now get the medium contract. I'm currently hunting for a willow tree seed, because I need it for the diaries. I believe it's the Falador diary. As you can see, I'm almost done with that. And as far as saving the seeds, I have not been doing that mainly because... Oh, a yew tree, that's going to be rough. So I haven't been doing that because I've been needing seeds, so I haven't been able to save them for a video. So during my farming adventures, I did pick up a few Herblore seeds, so I'm going to go ahead and plant these, and hopefully soon we'll be able to get that bottomless bucket for the compost. And here we have 76 fishing. So I'm now able to fish sharks, so I'm going to go ahead and try that, see how it goes. If it takes too long, I'll probably end up coming back to monkfish or go to coram bombs. Alright, so it looks like Herblore has finally finished growing, so I'm going to go ahead and dig them up, and we'll get this boss fight underway. Hopefully I do not need to... Hopefully I can do this. We'll see. And there we go. First kill. So I did use a lot more food than I expected, but it's also because I am poisoned. So I should have paid attention to that. Alright, and it looks like we got some snape grass, some Kronos seeds. I don't really know what those are for, but the snape grass I'm looking forward to. And I also don't have a rake, so I have to come back and do that. But yeah, 1 kill, 3 minutes. It'll obviously get better the higher level I get. So we have that's looking good. It looks like our first item is going to be a Thorax plate legs. Well, technically second item, but first recorded item at least. Let's see if we can get it back to back. And nothing. Good amount of death runes. That's nice. Alrighty, so this steel dragon task is taking a lot longer than I expected because I'm not used to having a low level account. So I'm going to go ahead and block this task so I don't get it again. It's going to cost 100 points, but that's fine. And I'm going to also unblock Black Demons. If I end up getting this task, then I'll go ahead and complete Monkey Madness 2. But until then, I'm just going to ignore it for now. So let's see what we get. 53 Anku. Alright, so that'll be a very quick task to complete. Alright, so it looks like our next task is going to be 179 blue dragons. That's quite a lot. I might just end up doing baby blue dragons just to speed it up a bit. Alright, second kill, didn't really get anything too fancy. Just some UCs and whatever this is. Alright, so as you see here, I just finished another task. I have 140 points, which isn't really enough to do anything. Let's get another one. Fossil Island Wyverns, only 17 of them, so they shouldn't take too long. I'll take a look at which ones I'm going to kill. I would like to try the strongest ones, but they might be a little bit too strong. Alright, so I decided to come back to the major arena, see if I can get those infinity boots. I did manage to get a magic level here, so that's pretty sweet. Alright, so I just got the final parts required to get the infinity boots for the telekinetic grab room at least, so let's see where we stand here. Alright. So it looks like I got a few points dotted around here, most likely because I did it for the hard Lumbridge diaries. So I still got quite a while before I get those points here. Alright, and these 2 enchants should be the final points that I need. There we go, 1200. So now I'm going to go ahead and move over to the alchemy room. This whole process took me about around 30 to 40 minutes to complete, so the enchanter's room is actually pretty quick. Alright, so this should be the final amount of coins that I need. Should get me to 120. There we go. A nice amount of experience as well. Before it actually gave me 20,000 because I turned in 10,000 coins at a time. So let's go ahead and take a look here to see how far we've gone. That room was actually also surprisingly quick, so that was good to see. Alright, so it looks like all we're missing is the graveyard points, and I think I have access to Bones to Peaches already. So hopefully that won't be too long then. Alright, so I just finished the last room, the graveyard room, and I think I might have enough to buy those boots now, so let's go ahead and see. Alright, perfect, so I do. So I'm going to go ahead and get these infinity boots, and these are going to be my best in slot for a long time until I get 91 Slayer to kill Cerberus. But here we are, the infinity boots are now mine. Look at these, they look fantastic. So after doing the mage training arena, it did deplete my runes quite a bit, especially my cosmic nature and some of my laws. So I'm going to go ahead and do some rune crafting and try and get those back. I could buy them, but I might as well get some rune crafting while I'm gathering runes. Alright, so I just finished the rune crafting trip, and we have 500 law runes and 256 nature runes. Something that was pretty cool that I didn't realize was you can actually wear an amulet of glory when you use the abyss to teleport to the law rune altar, because before what I was doing, I was just carrying 1 dust rune, so that way when I get 1 law rune, I would end up teleporting to my house, and then I would just use the glory there. But obviously that takes a little bit longer, so for the future I'll end up just using the glories. I didn't realize we could do that at first. I don't know if that was an update or something. So something I forgot to mention in that bank video was my house. I do have the Halloween skin on, so I just like the way it looks, the hardwood floors and everything. I got my teak altar here, and I have a few portals here as well. Some going to Falador, Watchtower, which I don't know why I did. That seems kind of pointless, but whatever. Camelot, Krill, so Canfis, Grand Exchange, and Lunar Island. So this one's actually pretty useful. I also have one here. I was going to put the wilderness portals here, but unfortunately I don't have a high enough magic level. I need level 90 to access the one that I want to put here, which is the Anacarl, so that way when I come here to charge glories, it's very close by. And this is where we'll end the video off here. As you can see, these were the notable items that we got in this video. So we got the Infinity Boots and the Thorax Plate Legs, which I'm going to be using over the Guthans because this has more defense than the Guthans do. So I'd say this was a pretty successful video. So thanks all for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.